overreact, right? Like you played a really good fucking football team. They're a really good fucking football team. They were young early offensively. It backfired them against Texas. We talked about all fucking week. You got to go back and look at that Texas game when Milroe had 2 touchdown passes that got called back. But we got to have a serious conversation, like a very, very serious conversation. We're going to do that here tonight. This is the AYS postgame show. Everybody do us a favor. Stop what you're doing right now. If you're on YouTube, hit the like button, hit the share. It helps us in this postgame. We take your phone calls. We take your super chats. I can't get to all of the comments, but if you do give a super chat on YouTube, we will get to all of those. If you're on Facebook, share to all those Facebook groups, wherever you're listening to us on the podcast. Thank you so much for joining us. This episode and this post-game show is brought to you by our good friends over at BetOnline. Jane Daniels was fucking phenomenal. Dallas Turner, that is targeting. The SEC says, oh, there's no bias towards Alabama. Tennessee a couple of weeks ago it fucking happened. Tonight it fucking happened. Jane Daniels, per sourcing, is in concussion protocol, and we'll see what goes on with his jaw. We don't know what's up with there. I've already talked to some people in his camp. They do not know at the current moment. So what a hell of a performance by Jane Daniels. 301 yards and 3 touchdowns in the first half. He was phenomenal. And Alabama is not a good first half team. But the truth is, Jane Daniels went full fucking Superman, and you can't get a stop. You can't go blow for blow for them. No pause. Fuck it. Right? Like, you can't make a stop. You know, going into the game, we thought that the DBs, Javian Taviano, the true freshman, borderline 5-star, gets the start out at corner. We thought that he might be an issue. Quite honestly, him and Sage Ryan were not issues tonight. It was the front 7 getting pushed around in the running game. And Matt House, what the fuck? Guys, what in the flying fuck are we doing? You didn't change anything up. The one time that you had somewhat of a spy on Jalen Milroe, Perkins got the horse collar. I'm not necessarily mad at the horse collar, even though it didn't get called on Jane Daniels, right? Like, I'm not mad that Perk got there. I'm not really even mad at the fucking flag. I'm mad that it took you that fucking long to figure it out. I am not and have never been fire the coach guy. Never have been. We're 809 episodes in this motherfucker. I'm never coming out here and saying fire the coach. Matt House has to go. Got to go. Look, I'm going to get really hit by that. You know, it is what it is. But in the safety or sanity or my sanity of just overall watching this football team, and yourself included, he's got to go. What the fuck was that game plan? Your DBs on the outside stood the fuck up. Milroe missing passes, you knew he would fucking do it. They ran all over you. Let's take a look at the motherfucker, if we don't mind. Jane Daniels, 163 yards. That's the first thing that pops out to you. Jalen Milroe, 20 carries, 155 yards, 4 touchdowns. Like, that can't happen. Guys, he's 15 of 23 for 219 in the air. That's not a bad stat line. You did enough to stop them through the air. But as Bama has been all year long, they are a second-half team. They ran the ball all over you. You can go here to play-by-play, right? Looking at the play-by-play in the second half. Look at this. Touchdown, 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 missed field goal. You couldn't stop a bloody nose with a fucking tampon. Oh, and by the way, let me go, guys, let's go back to this. Can we go to third down? Can we go to team stats and go to third down? 11 for 14 on third down was Alabama. 11 for 14 on third down. an offense that could not bust a fucking grape 3 weeks ago pushed you around for 507 yards. 9.5 yards per pass, 6.3 yards per rush. And they had the time of possession. Good coordinators find ways to get off the field at least. Guys, you could win the fucking football game if you get off the field half of those fucking third downs. Like, fuck. 60% of those goddamn third downs, you could have fucking won the game. Self-inflicted wounds in the second half offensively. I'm not going to blame Will Campbell on the hold. That's a tough. Jaden scrambling, that's tough. I'm not going to – it did hurt you, right? Like it hurt you massively. But QB scrambling, you got your hands inside. Dallas Turner trying to move. He gets a hold. But then the very next play on 3rd and 17, nobody is around Mason Taylor. And he drops it. You would have get a first down. Jane Daniels would have led you to 7. I don't give a shit. You don't ever know what's going to happen. Jaden would have left you down to 7. An impeccable game. Wasted by a dude who, on defense, in the press box, who does not know what he's doing. I'm sorry. He doesn't. He got bailed out by upperclassmen last year that knew what to do, who could make big plays. He is not good enough to be here. He's not. Like, I know I'm going to get in a lot of trouble for saying that. But you cannot continue. You just cannot continue to allow a guy who makes no adjustments. And for whatever it's worth, the only pushback really that I'll have on Brian Kelly here tonight, take over. Like, you're going to have to take over the defense. It's a must. This guy does not know what he's doing. I question if he ever fucking knew what to do. All right, we got some super chats flying in here. Let's get to a couple of them. Michael Moore says, what the fuck was that defensively? No halftime adjustments. Have to spy on Milroe and to make sure to cover the backs coming out of the backfield. Total crap effort on defense, period. Our offense shouldn't have to score every time. No, Michael, thank you so much for the super chat. Massive super chat, $19.99 super chat. You're right. They shouldn't. There's no reason why Jane Daniels has to go down every possession and score. None. Like, against a really good defense, if they make stops, that's gonna happen. Like, I don't care how good your team is offensively. Like, it's going to happen. But not having a game plan in that second half, that falls a little on Brian Kelly, but mainly it falls on Matt House. He does not deserve to be here, man. And what's crazy is I was so excited a year ago that we won. I said, give him a lifetime contract. How big of an idiot and how emotional was I over that game? You had enough personnel. But your front seven, like, we talk about how bad the DBs have been. DBs stood up, man. Like, even Major Burns, remember early in the first half, Major Burns on 2nd and 10. Actually, it was 2nd and 12. Let me go look at this. 2nd and 12, Major Burns has a pass breakup in the end zone. 3rd and 12, you rush 3 on the very next play. 3 on the very next play against a guy who all he wants to do is fucking run on you. It's all he wants to do. Like, guys, we look at coaches as these beings from another dimension, right? Like, Like, we've been in the fucking Amazon all of our goddamn lives. And these guys who get these jobs are fucking just amazing. He's not. He's not. He's a fucking man that doesn't know how to fucking change anything. Jalen Milroe runs for 17 fucking yards in a first down. All 2 weeks, all our fucking DBs. Oh, our DBs. Fuck. Rolo with a $4.99 super chat says, just to be clear, we game planned for 2 weeks defensive-wise, and Jalen Milroe played like a Heisman Trophy contender. We made Jalen Milroe look like a Heisman Trophy contender. Guys, they got 507 yards against us. Shots. This is straight bourbon, man. We made Jalen, and look, good on Jalen Milroe. He made plays. He 1,000% made plays. Guys, if you're listening on the podcast, I'm sorry, but we're putting up the stats here. I'm highlighting it. Like, guys, I just highlighted the game. If you get 5 stops, even shit, let's just say 4, you make them go 7-14 on third down. Even then, you can win the football game, even though you scored 28 points. 507. But this is a big key right here, man. 288 rushing yards against you. Milroe, 20 carries, 144 yards, 4 touchdowns. And it's not like he broke off a massive one. His longest one on the night was 23 yards. 23 yards. By the way, our key to victory this week was simple. Jaden's going to have to run it 15 to 17 times to keep you in the game. What did he do? 11 carries, 163 yards. I mean, he was unreal. He was unreal. The interception that he had, the tip pass, it is what it is. It is what it is. Fuck that. I'm not putting that shit on him. That's not on him. Shit's not on him. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. When you can't make a stop, I mean, it's abysmal, right? Like, it's fucking abysmal. I'm looking to check. Doctors checked him out for a jaw. Just reading some of my texts. They took his helmet and told him he could not return. They checked his jawline and for a concussion. So that's it, man. I mean, that's it. They're not over. Here's the problem, right? Like, you can go toe-to-toe with Bama. It's just the fucking truth. Like, you can go toe-to-toe with them right now. But if you can't get better defensively, like, if you cannot be a better team defensively, yeah. Leighton Linder says, goodbye, Matt House. Miro ran circles. I understand we were down on secondary, but come on, where was the game plan? Hats off to Jane Daniels in the offense. No question. Timothy, thank you for the $10 super chat. And Leighton, thank you for the super chat. Timothy, we have so many comments coming in here, man. Thank you for the super chat. I can't, guys, if we can find if he's got a comment, Tim, put a comment in there and we'll read it. Thank you both for the super chats. Stephen Young says, screw Matt House. He is a Sunbelt DC. I don't think he can call. I don't, guys, like, they weren't doing anything innovative. That's the problem. I don't want to call it backyard football because that gives a very bad connotation, right? Like, I'm not saying Jalen Milroe's just all he is a backyard football player, but tonight he just went full yard, backyard, just like, hey, man, if you're not going to cover me in the running game, I'm going to fuck you up. We could not get pressure with 4. Mason Smith is nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. You're taking out Braden Swinson, who, by the way, by my count, so on my game sheet, I have 4 pages worth of game sheets here. We track every fucking play. On the top, there were three things that I had just to make sure. Braden Swinson had 4 pressures and was taken out for Ovie Oghoufo. Why? Why? For what? What fucking reason are we taking him out on those situations? I don't think Ovie is a bad football player. He's not Braden Swinson. He's the only motherfucker with a pressure tonight that really is your starting D-line, because Harold Perkins is not a D-lineman. He's not a Jack. He's not a Sam Backer. They're putting him in the nickel. I'm just going to call it what it is. He's a Sam linebacker. The fuck he is. No, the fuck he's not. He is a nickel big box safety. That's what he's playing. How do you allow, by the way, an O-line? So let's talk about this too. Even when it's scheme, right? Like even when it's Matt House, Tennessee a week or 2 weeks ago lined up and just sent 4 and beat the fuck out of Bama's offensive line. Even in a win, or even in a loss for them, I should say, but even in a win for Bama, even in the second half, fucked them up on the defensive line. Fuck them up. You want to talk about, oh, we got this guy, we got that guy every preseason during the bye week. Oh, we got this guy, we got that guy. Well, this guy and that guy didn't make fucking plays for you tonight. Didn't get any pressures. Didn't do anything that they were supposed to do. Some of that shit's not scheme. Some of that shit's not scheme. Not being able to get off a fucking block is not scheme. It's not. James Wade with a $1 super chat, 199, excuse me. Bigger 5-star LSU disappointment, Sage or Mason Smith? I'm not going to go there. Thank you for the super chat. Guys, I thought Sage Ryan didn't play bad. Like he gave up a couple catches, but Jermaine Burton, who he was on primarily all night long, let's look at this. I mean, he had some bad plays. Jermaine Burton was the guy that he was on the most. Jermaine Burton had 3 catches for 39 yards. Isaiah Bond, who had more catches on Toviano during the game. Guys, your defensive back room did not do bad. You got Jam Miller with the 35-yard catch, okay, out of the backfield that Perkins got beat on that wheel route. Chase McClellan had 1 catch of 42 yards on the scramble drill that you just lost him in coverage, and Jalen Milroe made a hell of a play. Outside of that, I'm not trying to be rude, but you can call for Sage Ryan all the fuck you want to. He did not do bad in coverage. 3 catches for 30 yards. If you would have told me on Thursday that Jermaine Burton would have 3 catches for 30 yards, I would have said 2 things. I would have said, number 1, he got hurt. Okay? Like something happened, he got hurt. Or fucking Javian Toviano, who we somewhat hinted on Thursday. I kept saying the number 25, that Javian Toviano, welcome to the big show. Well, it's the big show. Like, welcome to the fucking big show. You're 2 blown coverages away. Guys, more than half. Think about this. More than half of their passing yards tonight was on a stupid little wheel route that Perkins was like, I don't fucking know. And then the blown coverage where McClellan gets lost in the coverage, which again, that's tough. That ain't got jack shit to do what you did in the DB room. Not a fucking thing. I should say, both of them, you have 70 fucking yards of blown fucking coverages on the linebacking core. You can call for Sage Ryan's head all you want to, but if you do, it's a wrong take. It's a wrong take. So, yeah. Chili says Milroe is average. Didn't look average tonight. And look, players can get better. That was the theme of the fucking week. If you don't tune into the show during the week, I'm sorry. It was literally the fucking theme of the week. Everybody in the chat roasting my fat ass for a fucking 2 weeks. Oh, Blake keeps talking good about Bama's offense. Our fucking defense sucks. Milroe has gotten better every week. And if you go back to that goddamn Texas game, he's got 2 touchdowns called back on his ass. They should have won that fucking football game. That's not on you, Chili. I'm just saying. Just something I remember throughout the fucking week. Chili says Milroe is average. Not tonight, but I do think overall he is average. Number 13, number 2, and House is a letdown. I mean, Braden Swinson had 4. I do agree. I don't know why they're playing Ofiagofu. None. Thank you, Chili, for the super chat. None. Matt House has to go, man. Like, y'all wouldn't put up with this shit. You didn't put up with this shit. All right, with Ed. This ain't LSU defense, man. Here's the truth. You have the ability to recruit yourself into a way to where this has no fucking business in happening. None. Guys, they are average offensively, have been average. What do they do well? They run the ball well. Guys, they ran for 288 yards on your ass. 288. Rolo says, Blake, I don't know about you with a 499 super chat. I don't know about you, but I would be able to stomach this one more if we were burnt on pass plays, but we weren't. It was a bullshit Milroe running. It's a good point. I agree with you, Ro. Like, because you're down DBs, if you got torched through the air, you've been like, yeah, makes sense. But again, like, and here's the problem I have. Here's more of the problem I have. Why the fuck are you not trying to change something? Like, I mean, I'm going to fucking write this here. You went amoeba package, which is a lot of guys along the line of scrimmage playing. Guys, you play bump and run man-to-man coverage a lot tonight. You play bump and run man-to-man. And Milroe missed them. And again, if you would have told me to start the game, Milroe would only have 219 passing yards and be like, oh, shit. Like, we in this bitch. And we were for a lot of it. And then Jaden Daniels went down. Let's talk about that. The Dallas Turner hit is targeting. We talk about all the time, and it's not just my show. Our buddies over at that SEC podcast, teams around the SEC, we always talk about Bama getting favorable calls. Now you can say, well, LSU got a break on the offsides, which Bama got a false start on. Okay, fair. That's not targeting that knocked out a Heisman contender. It's not. Guys, I don't know if he does. He could have a broken jaw. If that's not targeting, if with the Dallas Turner hit is not targeting, someone's going to have to fucking explain to me how that's not targeting. It's textbook. And the worst thing, like, even if you didn't throw the flag on the field, even if you missed it because you're human, and I get it, the SEC had 10 fucking minutes to where they could have reviewed it. Oh, Bama doesn't get favorable calls, and you don't watch. Never mind, I ain't going to say it. But Greg Sankey, you got to clean up fucking officiating. You've done everything great to this point, and I think Greg is a great commissioner. You have fucked other SEC schools. Royally fucked them by allowing this stupid shit to go on, because you know, and I know what not a lot of other people fucking know. Because, guys, when you're in this business, meaning the business of podcasting, TV, when you get paid per view, I'll tell you, we get paid per view. Literally, pay per view. Okay? When we get paid per view, so do they. And when that happens, and Alabama goes to the SEC championship game, they go to the playoff, they get money in their fucking pocket. That is just the truth. I don't give a flying shit if the cousin fuckers over in Bama, the incest lords in Alabama, tell you that's bullshit. It's not. You can fuck your cousin all you want to. Doesn't change the fact that you got people in the SEC, all other 14 or 13 schools, about to be another 2 more added. They know that you get favorable calls. Just because you like incest like it's Game of Thrones and your last name is Lannister. If the Lannister clan were from a state in this country, it would be Alabama. Timothy Borderline with a $10 super chat says, I agree. Change needs to happen. BK needs to change. It probably just means needs to change. The defensive coordinator house is garbage. Thank you, Tim, for the super chat. Thank you, buddy. Yeah. Yeah. Like, first step. I've been hearing a lot of you call for Steeples' head. Guys, you play bump and run a lot. You play man-to-man a lot in coverage. You play quarters a lot. And so we've talked a lot of negative. Here's some positives. Guys, Jayden Daniels is the second best quarterback you've ever had wear an LSU uniform. He is. He is a dog. The throw that he had to Kyron Lacy at the end of the halftime, his running ability, dude, like he is so, like, I will agree with Gary on this, and I know a lot of you don't like Gary Danielson. I don't either, but Gary's right. He's so much more polished than Lamar Jackson ever was in college. Guys, he's going to be a first-round pick, and he deserves to be a first-round pick. The throw to Kyron, I don't give a flying fuck about the tip pass interception. That shit's going to happen. Good play by them. Will has to get Dallas Turner down on the ground. You can't let that happen. That is day 2 install stuff. And Dallas Turner in the second half, I'm just going to be honest, put Will Campbell on a poster a couple times. All right? But Jayden Daniels, 300 yards in the first half, comes out in halftime, scores, okay, guys, literally, the next drive has a holding on Campbell, a drop by Mason Taylor that should have been a first down, the very next series, or the pick, and then the hit. I mean, of the 12 drives that he was on, okay, or no, not 12, it'd be 10. He scored 4 tutties. Thank you, Jay. If guys, because if he does, and I don't know if he does, if Jane Daniels has a broken jaw, okay, he might not play another down for LSU. So then you go into Florida. You go into Florida next week, and it might be nuss time. Like, I don't know the status of Jaden. I know he's a tough motherfucker. Like, dude, he ran back out there when he had no business. Guys, he ran back out there for a play with potentially a broken jaw. Laying it all on the line. Didn't give a damn. Did not give a damn. Ian Robinson says $2 million to cost LSU and Jaden a Heisman chance and a natty run. Agreed. Thank you for the super chat. Says fire for cause and leave his ass in Alabama. He's got to be fired tomorrow, dude. Like, you got to let him go. Can't recruit or coach. All defensive coaches can leave. DBU can't recruit DBs. Thank you, Ian, for the super chat. Well, again, they had 2 weeks. They played good. Luke says, Blake, I love you, and I'm way too many vodka Gatorades deep. I can't explain how mad I am at the missed targeting call on one of the most prolific quarterbacks we've ever seen, no doubt. And he is. And he is, guys. Jane Daniels, thank you, Luke, for the super chat. Jane Daniels is, guys, it's Burrow and him. I mean, he's incredible. That call was so fucking bad. This front seven should be a little ashamed of themselves. They should be a little ashamed of themselves. Cheers. There's a good super chat here. Donald on YouTube says, isn't Matt House also supposed to be the linebackers coach? He is the linebackers coach. Seems like he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing or what the fuck to do with him. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. He has no fucking clue. Everybody do us a favor, hit the like and share, please. Please do us a favor and hit the like and share. No, the fuck he doesn't. You got guys like Jim Leonard in this hoe. God knows what's going to happen with Aranda. I don't know if Aranda will come back. Look, it's been chronicalized, our relationship. I hope Dave would fucking come back, but I don't know if he would. But he doesn't recruit either if you're looking for a recruiter. You know, the way that I know y'all going to hate this shit. You ready for the truth? You ready for the truth? And Bama fans won't admit this shit either, but here's the truth. There's a guy, and I don't think you can do it for a lot of other reasons, not money, but there's a guy in Oxford. Because Ole Miss is a top 25 defense. He's from fucking Hammond. Everybody talks that shit on Pete Golding. What the fuck? I think Matt House is a good dude. He ain't cut out for this shit. Again, I will get in a lot of trouble in saying that, but somebody's got to fucking say it. Somebody's got to fucking say it. The reason guys like Les and Bo and Ed and all these motherfuckers got fired. Incompetence. What the fuck is the difference here? Like, what is the difference here? Please tell me. Please tell me. Gross incompetence. All right, let's look at some more of this. Malik Neighbors, still the best receiver in the country. I will be honest. So Malik had 10 catches, 171 yards, and a touchdown. Kool-Aid, man, there were times we marked this down. Guys, how many times did this happen? If we can, how many times Kool-Aid was on BTJ? BTJ had all three catches, or two catches, I should say, for 30 yards, 31 yards, and one drive coming out of or going into the second half on that last drive. He was a non-factor. A non-factor. Here's another thing. Logan Diggs, longest run of the night, 5 yards. Josh Williams, he gave you all he had. But outside of Jaden, man, offensively, you weren't ready. And you're not ready without him. You're not ready without him offensively. You had a good performance, but of the 206 yards of rushing that you had, Jaden had 163 of them. He had 219 yards passing in 2.5 quarters. Probably would have gotten to 300, if not more. Probably would have had another score. So, Greg Penn had 10 total tackles. Caleb Downs for Alabama, the 5-star safety, had 13, 9 solo. I'm just going to go back to this, man. Alabama beat you by 14, okay? And mainly, it's right here, man. It's the third downs. The third downs beat you. You can, and we have it highlighted here, 11 of 14 for Bama. Like that's so fucking horrible. So fucking horrible. So I don't know what else to say other. I can go to the first half, right? I even wore the same goddamn shirt. Normally I wear more official LSU stuff, but because my daughter was born a week ago last year on this day, she was born on the 25th. We didn't have clothes washed, so I had to wear this T-shirt, and LSU fucking won when I was wearing this. So goddamn superstitious. By the way, we won the fucking basketball national title when I wore this motherfucker. We won a baseball national title when I wore this motherfucker. Didn't matter. LSU went for it on fourth down. Their second possession. That was a bad play call. The rollout on fourth down, that's a shitty play call. Third and 11. Third possession offensively. Neighbors, 27 yards. Jaden Daniels buys time and scrambles. You get the score. Or field goal's no good, excuse me. You missed the field goal there. You come back. So it's 7-7. Here's the shit that drives me fucking nuts. Pear Shan led off the drive with a sack. Milrose scrambles for 5. The busted play where the running back catches the ball out of the backfield on third down. 3rd and 10, 42 yards. They have a false start, incomplete pass. Then they missed the field goal. Screen tackle for loss by Greg Penn. They missed the field goal. Jaden Daniels hits BTJ. Then he runs in for a score. Next possession for you defensively in the second quarter. Milroe runs for 11, first down, 3rd and 7. Incomplete pass, misses a wide open TD, does Jalen Milroe. Milroe runs for 1 yard. Milroe runs for 21 yards and a touchdown. 3rd and 11, or 3rd and 9, excuse me. So you have 2 touchdown drives in the first half. 2 touchdown drives in the first half. 3rd and 7 plus. Jane Daniels on the next series before the half. Kyron Lacey, 26 yards, touchdown. Before that, he got a 25-yard run that was negated by Aaron Anderson on the block in the back. Wouldn't fucking matter. Okay. because Jane Daniels would rifle one to Kyron Lacey. Coming out of the half, you would score, but Brian Thomas had a drop. Mason Taylor had a drop. Jane Daniels runs for 11. Malik Neighbors has 17-yard catch, then a 30-yard catch. Williams for an 8-yard or 5-yard run. Jaden runs for 9. Williams scores on a touchdown. But wait, there's more. Third down. 3rd and 4. Miller runs for 10. First down. Milrow misses a deep pass, throws an incompletion. 3rd down. 3rd down. Milrow runs for 18. 3rd and 10. Sound familiar? Then your 7 possessions where the fucking wheels fell off. Holding by Will Campbell. Jane Daniels on the play ran for 29 yards. Got called back. Mason Taylor had a drop, then had a catch for 7 yards. You punted. Wait, there's more. Milrow, run for 4. No gain. Milrow, 17-yard touchdown run. 3rd and 9. Their 4 touchdowns came on 3rd down and 7+. Dane Bergeron. We're about to take phone calls. Dane Bergeron says, Blake, that missed call with a $10 super chat. That missed targeting call was the worst call that I've seen since the missed call on Glenn Dorsey. I am sick of the Alabama favoritism and the idiot Gary Danielson. Well, Gary's bitch ass ain't going to be in here no more. And I do think it's horrible. They want Bama in it, dude. But that didn't, I'm tired of it too. Like, I mean, I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. I just want to punch through a fucking wall. Like, why? I know that you want to say move on to Florida, but fuck it. This is an Alabama postgame show. You can't say celebrate the win and then have 24 hours to celebrate the win, and then when the loss happens, say, let's just move on. That doesn't fucking work that way. Thank you, Dane, for the super chat. All right. Against my better judgment, I'm going to allow phone calls to happen. If you make me look like an ass, I'm going to punch you. Not really. Not really. Just joking. All right. Hold on. 225-435-9387. 225-435-9387. You want to call in? What are your thoughts of the show? If you're drunk, don't call in. Don't call in. What did you think of the game? What do you think LSU needs to do? We'll take those phone calls. I'll put the number in. All right, here we go. Let me know if y'all can hear it. All right, you're on the phone with Blake Ruffino. This is the AYS postgame show. Who do we have calling tonight? All right, that's a hang up. Can y'all hear the phone call? Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you can hear it. Can you hear the phone call? All right, you're on with Blake Ruffino. This is the AYS Postgame Show. God damn it. Stop hanging up. Stop hanging up. You're on the Postgame Show. What's up? This stupid motherfucker. All right, y'all can hear him. So if you want to call in, you can. All right, you're on the AYS Postgame Show. Who do we have the pleasure of talking to? Turn the show down in the background. Who do we have the pleasure of talking to?
Hi, this is Joe.
Hey, Joe.
I've got two things.
All right.
One, first, it was not only the targeting that was done that was not called, there was also a horse collar earlier in the game. I think it was like in the second quarter.
That's right.
That it wasn't called. And then you have to wonder if Jay was not targeted to be put out of the game so Alabama could really just win, because really Jay was just a threat to Alabama as well. And Matt House, I think he's run his course. He needs to go.
I agree, really Joe. So you believe that Alabama targeted Jaden to knock him out?
Yeah, because they knew that was our only way of winning. They knew our defense was basically garbage, and they knew as long as Jay was on the field, he had to score every time he was on the field. And their only chance of really just winning, I mean, because we were toe-to-toe with them all the way through to halftime. And he couldn't be stopped.
Joe, I'm going to be honest.
And I really admire him.
I'm going to be honest,
really do.
Joe. It's a good point. It's a good point. So I appreciate the phone call, Joe. Thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you.
All right, you're on the phone with Blake Ruffino. This is the AYS Postgame Show. Who do we have the pleasure of talking to?
My name's Kyle from Charleston.
What's up, Kyle?
Hey, man, I got an issue with Matt House, man. It seems like Perk was schemed out of this game yet again. I mean, he had one sack and then a pass breakup and then the horse collar on Milrow. Other than that, I mean, man's in coverage. Granted, he's doing what he's supposed to do out there, but it just seems like he was locked up and BK didn't let the leash off him.
I don't think it's BK. Well, it is, but it isn't. But I think it's on BK, because you got to tell Matt House to do something. Like, why do we not spy him at all? Like, let me ask you this question.
Fact. Why was Milrow running free reign the entire fucking
I have no fucking clue, but I'll add to it and say, like, why are you adding a spy on Bryce Young but not Jalen Milrow?
Thank you.
So, look, man, I don't know. What else did you think of the game?
I thought it was a really good game up until, halfway through the third quarter.
When Jaden got knocked
out, it fell off, bud. I lit my cigar and called it a day.
I feel you. Thank you for the phone call, buddy.
Appreciate it, brother.
All right, you're on the phone with Blake Ruffino. This is the AYS Postgame Show. Who do we have the pleasure of talking to?
How you doing, Blake? This is Anthony. How you doing, brother?
Doing good, Anthony. How are you, man?
I'm all right. Just heartbroken after this loss.
Me too.
I just can't believe Bama has to resort to a dirty, cheap shot like that. Like,
do you expect anything else?
Sir?
Do you expect anything else?
No, but it's just, because after the missed field goal, okay, Jaden's in there. Just who knows? We might go score. Maybe the defense could get a stop, and then we right back to last year.
I know.
It's just,
let me ask you this,
for all the
Anthony.
LSU fans.
Am I overreacting?
We need to make some changes with Matt House. JD, thank you for laying it on the line. You're the best since Burrow.
I agree, man. I agree.
All right, thank you, brother.
Thanks, buddy. All right, you're on the phone with Blake Ruffino. This is the AWS postgame show. Who do we have the pleasure of talking to?
What's good, Blake? This is Black Goatee, man. How you doing?
What's up, Black Goatee? How we doing?
Man, I've been better. So, it doesn't surprise me, man, that they I really think they kind of had a little hit out on JD5, man.
They went full Saints 2011, huh?
For sure, man, for sure. But you look at him, Quinn Ewers, Colt McCoy back in the day. If they feel a threat at quarterback, man, hey, they're gonna get rid of it. Telling you, man. Telling you. And defensively, man, I'm gonna tell you like this. I don't feel I'm taking this loss pretty well because the defense did what I expected it to do. You feel bad when expectations aren't met, but I expected the defense to do what the defense does, and man, they did what I expected. So, but I ain't gonna take up too much time, man. I appreciate you taking my call.
Thanks, buddy. Thank you, Blake.
All right, man.
All right, we got a super chat in here. Aaron says, "I really think our D line, which should have been a strength for us this year, and it has been the thing that has hurt us the most, could be because we haven't had a coach until Pete Jenkins." It's true. It's true. Thank you so much for the super chat. All right, you're on the phone with Blake Ruffino. This is the AYS postgame show. Who do we have the pleasure of talking to?
Hey, Blake, this is Ted, man.
What's up, Ted?
How you doing, man? Tough loss tonight.
All right.
Now, I know the game is won up front.
It is.
And in order for that guy to get a good hit on Jaden, you got to block for your man now. You play line, Blake.
Yeah, I mean, but here's the thing. So let me counteract that. Burrow got sacked 5 times in 19. Like, that's going to happen against good D-line play, right?
Right.
The problem that they threw the ball 25 times in 2.5 quarters. They're on pace to throw the ball 45 times, right? Like, they're on pace for that, okay? Giving up 5 sacks and 50 dropbacks is not that bad. You're right. The problem that I have is that we come in here during the preseason and say, this D-line this D-line that. Well, the D-line is not playing good. I mean, if this were any other unit, people would be in this chat saying that they're ass. And that is exactly the take that 99% of the people would say. They're ass. The DB, we ain't DBU. Well, shit, you ain't DLU either. You're getting
exactly
down. So sorry for the little tangent, but that's the truth.
I got one more question. Did you think Mason Smith had a good game? Because I was like, I couldn't find him out there on the field. He's supposed to wreak havoc in the middle.
He's not had a good game all year. No.
Yeah. Goodness gracious, Blake. But tough loss tonight, man. I appreciate it, Blake.
Thanks, Ted. All right.
Yes, sir.
When they hit you, hey, man, when people hit you with the goodness gracious, you know shit's bad. When you get the old Meemaw goodness gracious, that shit's bad. All right, you're on the phone with Blake Ruffino. This is the AYS postgame show. Who do we have the pleasure of talking to?
Blake, what's going on, man? That's Roderick.
Oh, shit. What'd you think of the game?
Man, from what I saw, man, it's more the same, man. You know, the Bama, what I want to say, favoritism. I really don't like that 15 continuously gets away with all of these hitman type plays, and you know nothing is really done. He did the same thing to Ewers, and then the same thing with Matt House, man. I really feel like he should have made those adjustments. I think this was a prove-it game from Brian Kelly to him to say, well, you want to be here, prove it, and he didn't. It's time for him to go.
Time for him to go, Rod. I mean, we're there,
yeah,
brother.
man.
We're there.
Yeah, it's time for him to go.
Like, Rod, think
We've
about
moved
this.
past him.
Think about this. This man
Mhm.
the most two prolific SEC games to date right now. Ole Miss and Bama. He gave up 700 yards. Defense gave up 700 yards against Ole Miss and 500 against Alabama. We're talking about well over 1,200 yards in two games, Ron.
Yeah, man, it's sickening, man. You know, especially from us OG LSU fans that's come up on the defensive prowess, you know, of Glenn Dorsey and, you know, Tyrann Mathieu and Patrick Peterson, and it shakes us to our core, man.
It does, man. I'm with you. Thank you, Ron,
All
for
right,
the phone
man.
call, man.
All right.
He ain't wrong. I mean, he's not wrong. 225-435-9387. All right, you're on the phone with Blake Ruffino. This is the AYS postgame show. Who do we have the pleasure of talking to?
Hey, Blake, it's Steven, man. How you doing?
Doing good, man. How are you?
Well, not so great, but okay.
What do you think of the game?
I think Dallas Turner's got some serious karma coming to him.
Karma, you said?
Yeah. Yep. I think he's got Glenn Dorsey type stuff needs to happen to him.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm not going to react in saying that, you know, like I'm not going to stoop to their level, but man, it wouldn't hurt my feelings.
I mean, I'm not going to either. I'm not going to call for it.
Yeah, I'm feeling you.
But I think it's coming to him.
It might. Karma's a bitch.
Yeah, it's a bitch. She's a bitch.
She is.
But I'll tell you this. You know, we didn't help ourselves on defense.
We did not.
And Matt House, it's the same story. He's got to go. There's guys out there.
I'm overreacting by saying he needs to be fired.
What?
Do you think I'm overreacting when I called for him to be fired tonight? Yes or no?
He needed to be left his ass in Tuscaloosa. Let him walk his ass home. I don't care. Like, you've got guys like Jim Leonard and some others. I mean, there's plenty of other people out there. Aranda, maybe.
Yeah, I agree.
But I mean, this is pathetic, man. If we had Vanderbilt's defense, we would be a national championship team with this offense.
You joke, but that unfortunately.
No, I'm seriously right.
Thank you for the phone call, buddy.
All right, bud.
All right, you're on the phone with Blake Ruffino. This is the AYS postgame show. Who do we have the pleasure of talking to?
What's going on, Blake? This is Ant.
What's up, Ant?
Oh, and what I seen tonight, man, it was just a hard pill to swallow. Just definitely watching from the first seven, it was just hard, and just not getting no pressure from Mason Smith, from the DNs, it was just hard. And
Name a time. Name a time. Let me ask you this, Ant. Name a time that we had a front seven that couldn't get pressure.
Man, this year.
I mean, even in 20, you could get pressure. In 21, you could get pressure. It's just now, like, look, man, like, Ant, to your point, we come in here in the preseason, we say, this guy, you know, we got Mason Smith coming back. We got this guy. Shit, you missed Mekhi Wingo tonight, didn't you?
Yeah, for real. Holding it down in the nose, and it was just no pressure in the middle. And I thought Jordan Jefferson was going to do something tonight, but missed out on that. So, you know, just looking forward for the offseason now.
What'd you Well, you still have the potential to go 9-3. I think you can beat Florida. I mean, you have the potential to have a decent season, right? Like, I'm not going to write the season off completely, but
I hope we kill Corey Raymond.
Well, after today, man, they lost to Arkansas. We lose to them, we in trouble.
Yeah, for real though.
All right, I appreciate the call, Ant.
Yes, sir.
All right. Hey, bro, dog, Florida lost to Arkansas today. Graham Mertz gonna fucking. All right, you're on the phone with Blake Ruffino. This is the AYS postgame show. Who do we have the pleasure of talking to?
What's up, Blake? This is Andrew from Oakdale.
What's up, Andrew?
Hey, man. All I got to say is, man, we need to get rid of Matt House, man. He got to go, man. He got to go, bro. I can't stand watching this stuff out here on defense no more, bro. He got to go, man. I'm sick, bro.
You sick?
About to throw my remote at the TV, man. He got to go, man. This stuff don't make no sense, bro. It just don't make no sense. And then with that targeting call, man, I don't know, BK, you should have got that review, man. Ain't no way we should have went on to the next play without getting that review, man. That's all I got to say, man.
Well,
That's it, man. You have a good night.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, you're on the phone with Blake Ruffino. This is the AYS postgame show. Who do we have the pleasure of talking to?
You're speaking to Max, LSU fan from New York.
What's up, Max? New York?
Yeah, New York. Tough game to watch from up here, brother. It's tough.
Can you send me some pizza?
I gotta ask you something.
Can you send me some a slice?
Yeah, I got whatever you need. You and Carter, you guys are my brother.
I
you
need
and Carter,
John's Bleecker. I need you to send me some John's Bleecker.
Say less, brother. I got you.
All right. What you think of the game?
It was honestly, I've never been. It's a complete disgrace. It really is. It's terrible. Matt House should be left on the tarmac. He shouldn't even have a Louisiana house anymore by tomorrow. And I got a question for you, Blake. Realistically, since I'm a person that has said that I don't think 2019 LSU's defense was that good. I really don't. I think 2018 was the last good defense we had. I think a big problem we have is we don't have that dog anymore. Not saying like Harold Perkins is a dog, but I'm saying like a dog, like someone that's gonna go in there and hype everybody up and say, excuse my language, but say, fuck it. Well, let's go fuck these guys up. You know what I'm saying? You don't have anybody like that on the defense. There's no swagger like it used to be. Am I wrong?
You're not wrong, and I love it when you say it with the New York accent. It makes it that much better. You know what I mean? Like, fuck it. Like, fuck it.
Listen, I could get up here in New York. I know you're an Italian too. So, again, we got bad mouths. If you want me to get a little
Can I tell you something? This is the favorite. What's your name again, brother?
Max.
Max, you're now my new favorite caller. You're number one.
All right, motherfucker, you got it. Go Tigers, win or lose. Fuck Bama. Roll Tide, what? Fuck you.
Thanks, Max.
Have a good night.
Oh, God. Oh. You're on the phone with Blake Ruffino. This is the AYS postgame show. Who do we have the pleasure of talking to?
You got Joseph on the line, brother.
What's up, man?
Man, it was sinful watching that fourth quarter, that second half in general. But I want to get your thoughts on what about the 3 false starts on our center?
Shouldn't happen. Okay, so coming from a position I played, should never happen. Look, that's a position I played for probably 7 years of my entire life, man. It should never happen, crowd included. And considering the fact that Charles Turner is a upperclassman, like center, people look at O-line. Center is the most underrated position on the field. And Charles Turner's been in these situations. It is a massive miss. He had a horrible game. But the problem is, and I'll give him this, he blocked his fucking ass off. But you cannot have snap infractions. There are things that you can do to remedy situations where it looks like you don't false snap it. You can squat down and let your ass cheeks pause, hit your heels, and squat all the way down. And he doesn't. He's too smart at times for his own good. So fucking horrible. I mean, I love Charles Turner to death. I think he's underrated a lot of times, but fucking horrible.
Just absolute drive killers. Absolute drive killers.
Drive killers. And look, you got to understand in this situation too, Joe. Okay, if you're a center, there's going to be a fuckload of checks by Jaden. And
yeah,
I will say this, okay? This isn't a bad thing to Jaden. You got to go to Charles Turner on Monday morning, okay, of this week and say, listen, man, you got to, we got to be on the same page. Like, I'm going to make a lot of checks to the line, a lot of protection checks. Even if you think you're not hearing it, wait a second, go on 2 claps, right? It was badly executed, in my opinion. Thank you for the phone call, buddy.
No problem. Thank you, sir.
It's a good point. I mean, look, man, I played a position a lot of fucking times in my life, man, and it's unfucking called for. It's unfucking called for. It can't happen. All right, 225-435-9387. We'll continue to take your phone calls. We'll go 2 hours if it needs to be. If you're going to continue to call in, we'll continue to take your phone calls. 225-435-9387. Really interested to hear Brian Kelly's postgame show, by the way. All right, you're on the phone with Blake Ruffino. This is the AYS postgame show. Who do we have the pleasure of talking to?
Man, you got Noah all the way out here in Dallas, but former Louisiana native. Man, I got to ask you, man, what is going on with this damn defense? We got no dogs out there. House, I don't even want to hear about him getting on a plane. Leave his ass there. Shit, let him coach for them. Shit. It's getting ridiculous, man. It's getting ridiculous. 700 yards to Ole Miss, another 500 yards. The guy just wants to run. We know he ain't going to beat you passing. How can we not stop that?
Well, the problem, okay, so here's the thing. When you knew at halftime that this team would be able to hold up in the passing game and for you to not move Perkins into a spy, it's a fireable offense, brother.
Man, that's you learn shit like that in junior high.
You do.
My junior high coach could have made that adjustment, man.
I don't
and that's
disagree.
Costing us games week after week. Man, I'm watching Missouri. Granted, they're putting their offense together, but there's no way they should be putting that type of yardage up on an LSU team.
Well, and here's the truth. All right, we're an hour and 10 minutes into the show. You're out-coached, buddy. Stay with me here. I think Brian Kelly is good enough to hang with Saban, okay? But he's going to have to go to Scott tomorrow and say, listen, I got to get rid of this motherfucker. I will promote Bob Diaco, and at the end of the year, we'll go searching. But this motherfucker's not he's not qualified, right? You got to here's the thing for me. You went to fucking Notre Dame. Listen to this. Just hear me out. You went to fucking Notre Dame and pulled Brian Kelly, meaning you spent a fuckload of money, right? Okay. Mm-hmm. Go buy somebody the fuck out who can recruit, who can develop, and who can call defense.
100%.
If you're going to spend $100 million, really what it is $125 million because you had a $25 million buyout for Brian Kelly. Look, I'm too drunk to have this conversation, but I'm with you. Thank you for the phone call.
Yes, sir.
All right. Dallas Fort Worth. I mean, guys, you had a $25 million. That's what people don't talk about. People have no idea buyout that Brian Kelly got, or we had to pay to get him. All right, you're on the phone with Blake Ruffino. This is the AYS postgame show. Who do we have the pleasure of talking to?
Hey, Blake, this is Damian from Kentwood.
Oh, shit. What's Britney Spears
Nah,
up
don't
to?
say it. Her house for sale.
I ain't going to.
Hey, we not
does
gonna
she
go
have
there.
something else for sale?
Hey, I don't know. I stay in Pascagoula, Mississippi. Man. I don't live up there. I'm not up there.
The Gula in the building. All right, what'd you think of the game?
Blake, I'm sitting over here. I'm mad, kind of pissed off, upset. Matter of fact, the guy or maybe the female that was an Italian that I listen to your show every day. I get out of work, but whoever you was talking to, there was an Italian that he kind of let it fly. I applaud that person. Man, we got to get some stuff fixed. I'm not gonna say Matt House is the problem. Not all the way.
He's not all the way the problem. You can't get
Right.
pushed around in the front seven like that. Like
spread up front defense.
But here's the thing. Okay, here's the problem I have. All right, is the front seven supposed to be worse than the back seven? I mean, dog, we got Damian Toviano, okay, and man-to-man coverage on Jermaine Burton. There are things that you can do to scheme up. Let me give you an example. Remember Durante Jones in this game 2 years ago? All right.
Yeah, I remember.
mean, look, I'm gonna play this, so stay with me. Stay with me. I remember when Mike Jones went the fuck off.
Yep.
Okay, so my point is, you can scheme shit up. Hey, let me ask you this question: Name the linebackers in Kansas City. That's my point exactly. You can't. So when you have bad linebacker play and you have bad front seven play, why did Kansas City lead the NFL in rush yards per attempt when Chris Jones wasn't playing? Scheme. So thank you for the phone call, buddy. Gula in the building. Thank you for the phone call, buddy.
All right.
All right, you're on the phone with Blake Ruffino. This is the AYS postgame show. Who do we have the pleasure of talking to?
My name's Jamie, man.
What up,
Appreciate you
Jamie?
taking my call, dude.
No problem. What's up?
Hey, man, look, rough night, brother. First off, man, I just want to say to the young DBs, man, freaking balls out tonight, dude.
I agree.
But what in the hell is going on with our defense?
Well,
Like, you can't buy a freaking stop.
I think your front seven's getting clapped.
And I mean, look at the talent we have on the front seven, Blake. I mean,
To rudely interrupt you. Let me rudely interrupt you. Do we have talent in the front seven?
Absolutely.
Are they playing that way?
No. Not whatsoever,
The
dude.
question becomes, where's Mason Smith? I mean, look, I get what you're saying, but there comes a point where how much is it scheme? How much is it talent? I ask you, what do you think?
I think it's a lack of both, to be quite honest with you, man. Lack of talent at the defensive line position and a lack of scheme, dude. I mean, Matt House got to go, dude.
I don't disagree.
I mean, and some of it, makes you wonder, is it, not having a defensive line coach for the year? I mean, what is it?
All right. So here's my God's honest opinion. Does having a D-line coach mean Mason Smith gets pushed around like that?
And that's lack of. I mean, that's on Mason.
That's on Mason. And look, man, I tore my ACL twice in my life. Same knee, left knee. It's not easy, but you're gonna have to find. He's not the only person that's went through that. You know what I mean? Like he's not the only human being to ever go through that. Thank you for the phone call, buddy. Go ahead.
Thanks, man.
Go ahead.
No, man, and it's almost like he's gun shy, though, Blake. I mean, after coming back from this injury, it's like, what is he doing?
I agree. I think you bring up a good point. Thanks for the phone call, buddy.
Thanks, man.
All right.
Thanks, buddy.
You're on the phone with Blake Ruffino. This is the AYS postgame show. Who do we have the pleasure of talking to?
Hey, this is Kane from Baton Rouge.
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing all right, but
No, you ain't. Don't lie to me. No,
no,
you ain't.
no,
You fucking
fuck
hate
no.
this shit. Don't lie to me.
What the fuck are we doing? What are we doing defensively? I don't understand how we don't seem to even have talent on the defensive line. Like we do. Mason Taylor, that's a big name, but like they ain't playing the right way. Is it a development issue? Like, are we getting the athletes in, or is it a bad crop? What the fuck are we doing? I mean, they're scheming them up bad, but this doesn't look right.
Can I be real with you?
Yeah.
No, I do not think we have talent on the D line right now. They're not playing good. So what Jordan Jefferson had a TFL in the second half. You had a 3rd and 11. Okay, he comes off. So this happened. You have a 3rd and 11, and you can't do shit. You know, like what? I mean, what else? What do you want me to say? I mean, name one time you see Mason Smith in the backfield. Name one.
Never. I see him get double teamed, but like he's supposed to be bigger than that.
Tonight, brother. He bullshit. He ain't get double teamed tonight.
Is insane. I don't know.
It's insane.
That's it. You have a good night.
You too, buddy. Hey, thank you for the phone call. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Mason Smith isn't the only person getting double teamed in the country. All right, you're on the phone with Blake Ruffino. This is the AYS postgame show. Who do you have the pleasure of talking to?
Man, it's Kev.
What's up, man?
Man, one of the best things Harold Perkins is good at is behind the QB. What the? No 3rd down spot at all. Miro just running straight up the middle. Miro ain't even looking at pass. He just looking for an open lane to run through. If Harold Perkins find at least 2 or 3 of them 3rd downs, we get a stop. What the hell they doing, man?
I don't know. I mean, they went 11 of 14 on 3rd down. I mean, they went 11 of 14. I don't know what else to say. I mean, they went 11 of 14. 5 of them in the second half, or in the first half, were 3rd and 7 plus. 3 of them.
What I got to do to apply for
defensive
coordinator?
Hold on 1 second. 3 of them in the second half are 3 and 7 plus. What were you saying?
What I got to do to apply for defensive coordinator?
Say it again.
What do I have to do to apply for defensive coordinator?
I mean, have you ever called a defense before?
Nah, I could do better than Matt House do.
How many points you give up on Madden?
I don't play Madden. I don't play Madden no more.
You be giving up points on Madden. Don't be lying to me.
No, I don't play Madden no more because they got rid of the NCAA game. So
you had Madden 24?
Nah, I ain't played Madden since 14.
You used to give up a lot of points, didn't you?
Nah, when I on NCAA, I gave up less than 10 points a game.
You playing on junior varsity?
Nah, Heisman. I always play on the highest level.
Full of it. You ain't playing on no 10 points. You boosting them stats.
I play nothing on easy. If it ain't on the hardest level, then what's the point?
It's true. I don't know, man. I mean, look, I don't know what you want me to say. I mean, he doesn't need to be here. I mean, I think Brian Kelly is a fantastic head coach. I really do. Like, no matter what happens, he has the track record to show that he's a fantastic head coach. He made it. Go ahead.
The positive is I don't see Bama winning 8 in a row no more. They'll never beat us 8-0 again.
I don't think that they will either, but here's the problem with that. They will if you don't fix the defensive line.
Yeah. But even with that, we still could have won tonight.
They almost ran for 300 yards. They almost ran for 300 yards. If you don't recruit at that position, that you're going to get your ass cheeks clapped. Thank you for the phone call.
Yeah.
All right, you're on the phone with Blake Rufino. This is AWAS. Hey, turn the show down in the background, please. Turn the show down. All right. You're on the phone with Blake Rufino. This is the AYS postgame show. Who do we have the pleasure of talking to?
Yo, what's going on, Blake? It's Gary, OG Gary from the chat.
Gary. What's up, my man? How we feeling? Not good.
Pretty good. Well, not really pretty good. I mean, I'm chilling tonight, but yo, I gotta get some shit off my chest. Like, what the
All right, I'm going to give you the floor. Go ahead.
What the fuck was that fucking performance, bro? It's not entirely on Matt. Like, majority probably is. But, like, what? Like, it's fundamental shit. Like, do we not know how to fucking tackle? Like, you wrap the fuck up. Like, Pee-wee football. Like, this is what we were taught. Like, wrap up. I'm watching the Oregon State game. Homie just wrapped up fundamental shit. We ain't playing, like, two-hand touch or flag football where you're just pushing motherfuckers. Like what are we doing, bro? Like Matt House, like, you throw him off that plane, no parachute. Like, what are we doing? Like, we can't wrap up. We can't put, like, what good is our defense? Like, I mean, our offense if you don't have no defense? The whole playbook is out. Like, hey, they're like defensive 7. What 7? Like, we have 7. Like, are we sure? Like what is going on? Like, we need to, like, I mean, look, we got Florida, we got Georgia State, and then A&M. I don't think we lose, right? Like, you know, zooming out, I don't think we're losing, but 9-3, okay, fine. But we got to do something, man. Hit the portal, get like Aranda or take take somebody from Utah. Like, I don't care. Like do something. Like, this. Yeah, this ain't right, bro. Like, I'm just stunned. I'm just stunned. Like, I don't even know how to feel.
I agree with you. I don't disagree. I mean, you can't play this shitty. It'd be one thing if your defense was bad but average. You know what I mean? Like,
but yeah, like,
you know,
like,
you're not
give them Oregon
but
State.
You're not bad defensively, but this is really bad. You know what I mean? Thank you for the phone call, buddy.
Yeah, for sure, man. Thanks, bro.
All right, you're on the phone with Blake Rufino. Hey, can you turn the show down in the background? Turn the show down.
Get down.
All right. Who do we have the pleasure of talking to?
Garrett from Lake Charles.
What's up, man? How we doing?
Last year, Matt House made really good second half adjustments. How has he not been doing this year?
You want to hear the truth?
Yeah. Is it the players?
I think Jamar Cain told the D-line to do what the fuck they needed to do, and Matt House didn't like it, and he told Brian Kelly to hose him.
Because, I mean, there was 0 second half adjustments this game. 0. Like, Perkins.
Well, who's that fall on? Does it fall on House or does it fall on BK?
I don't know.
I mean, at some point, BK's got to make the fucking call too now.
But, I mean, anybody can see that Miro scrambling as much. I mean, how many first downs did he pick up on third down tonight?
7.
7? 8? 7.
Yeah.
I mean, does it not click to you to put Perkins' spine on?
I mean, look, brother, I don't have the answer. I mean, I would rather. So here's me. I would rather send the fucking House trying to get to that motherfucker versus playing passive. Like, if you're trying to send the House at him and you don't get to him, it is what it is. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
0, 99, 13, 4, 2. Nobody could get to him. And this is a bad O-line, bro. Like, they're not good.
Oh, wasn't they one of the worst O lines
One of
about
the
giving
worst.
up
They were
pressure in the SEC?
130th out of 130 teams in sack rate.
And we got 1 sack on the first drive.
Yeah, and then you didn't play. Parashan did not play after he had a sack.
I mean, where was the freshman?
Well, they were in
What's his
there.
name?
In the DB room.
14?
Sam?
No, the defensive line.
You're talking about
end.
Sean Womack. He didn't play.
He didn't play.
Yep. I don't know. I mean, and it needs to be asked to Brian Kelly. I don't know. I don't know.
Talent?
Like, I don't have the answer. Like I have nothing. Nothing. Thank you for the phone call, bud.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right, we'll go about another 15, 20 minutes. You can call into the show. All right, you're on the phone with Blake Ruffino. This is the AYS postgame show. Who do we have the pleasure of talking to?
Hey, what's happening, Blake? This is Cornell, man.
What's up, Cornell?
Hey, listen, Blake. Calling to tell you again, bro. This dude, Matt House, you've been on his ass about this. And the dude seemed like he allergic to sending pressure, bro.
Allergic.
It's crazy,
Busts
bro.
out and he busts out in hives that grandma's cream couldn't fix.
Like for real, Blake. Hear me out, bro. Like you've been saying this, like even if you simulating the pressure, pretend like you're gonna send it. And even before this game, when you were talking about the keys to victory, bro, Milrose struggled when pressure's coming at him.
So
And we didn't send
so
pressure.
here's the thing.
That shit crazy.
So here's the thing. Milroe has taken more blindside sacks than anybody in the country, 17.
Come on, bro.
You didn't send one.
Come on, bro. No, and here's the thing. And the one sack Perkins did get, you saw he flinched under pressure. He can't handle pressure that well. We get the sack, get off the field. And the whole game we don't send pressure.
Here's another thing to your point. You got him out on third down on the first drive. Why the fuck did you get away from that?
I know it. Come on, Blake. Listen, I'm with you. Listen, I know you don't want to be hard on his ass, but bro, 2 years is enough for us to see this enough and know, man, you shouldn't be giving up 42, 49, 57 points losing games, bro. I didn't see enough of that. And like being nice is one thing. That's one of the reasons why I listen to your show all the time, Blake, because you tell the shit how it is. So keep doing what you're doing. You understand
Well,
what I'm telling you?
I'll tell you this, okay? The bottom line, okay, is the game has changed, okay? Right. The game has changed in the sense of if you're going to – look, here's my opinion. Look, I'm just going to let the shit – because you said I tell the truth. I think Alabama can go in the SEC championship game and beat Georgia. Why?
Come on.
Because – of the simple fact they play good defensively, they can run the ball. There's
right.
Motherfucker. Hey, you want to know why you won the West? Can I tell you why you won the West a year ago?
I'm listening, Blake.
You were number 26 in total defense in the country, and you ran the fucking football.
Come on, bro. No, Blake, listen to me. And I'm serious, bro. The Mason Smith shit is also, man. I've been watching all year. Not only him, but like you say, the whole line. Before the year started, I told my partner, and I obviously had a little bat down today, but I said, I got to see Savion Jones because all this he's
not
big,
playing worth of shit.
You know what I'm saying? Man, listen, all year I've been waiting on him. Come on, bro.
Well,
so
I do think that they added too much weight to him, right? Like, why the fuck did you make him gain 25 pounds?
Right? Come on, bro. No, and listen, I'm watching even the game today, like you say, with Big Zero, like, I'm waiting for him to get off a block once. Get off one block.
Look, I'm going to tell you this, and I hope your mama ain't listening. He's got to be a motherfucker in the face of motherfuckers, and he's not one.
Come on, bro. So Blake, listen, bro. I appreciate you taking my call.
No problem,
bro. Again, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. I love the show, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate the phone call. What was your name again?
No
What was your name again?
Cornell. No, listen. I hollered at you a few weeks ago. You made a mistake and hung up on me. But it was all good. It is what it is, Blake. Listen, I fuck with your show, bro, all the time. You hear me?
All right. My bad, Cornell. My bad.
Hey, no problem, man. You have a good one, Blake.
All right, you too. Shit. You're on the phone with Blake Ruffino. This is the AYS postgame show. Who do we have the pleasure of talking to?
This is Jonathan from Chattanooga.
What's up, Jonathan from Chattanooga?
So if Jaden's in the concussion protocol, how is he going to be able to play the next game or not?
That's too tough to tell, man. I mean, he could, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, if he has a broken jaw, no, he's out for the year.
Right.
And here's the truth. There does come a point where if if he even remotely comes close to having a broken jaw, he doesn't need to play. I do think you can beat Florida with Garrett, but I do think you need him for A&M. I don't know. I don't know if he plays again, to be honest with you.
I think it's just such a waste on a good quarterback like this. But thanks for taking my call, man.
Thanks, man. All right. If you keep calling in, we'll keep taking them. Everybody hit the like and share. Don't be a Rudy Poo. Hit the like and share. Brandon Ray says Mason will have no choice but to come back next year. Is that a good thing? Nick Saban told Aaron Anderson after the game he would be playing more here than there. It wouldn't matter because they wouldn't fucking throw it to him. Doesn't fucking matter. Shut the fuck up. Like, Saban, shut the fuck up, you short bitch. Gabe, Aaron never played at Bama and was injured as well. Well, fucking Aaron, when he got in, he had a bad block in the back call. Fuck that. Dick's enormous, meaning Dick is enormous. That is what he's trying to go for. These callers say the same thing because they are pothead. Shut the fuck up. All right, you're on the phone with Blake Ruffino. This is the AYS postgame show. Who do you have the pleasure of talking to?
Jason McLeod from Mississippi.
What's up, Jason?
Man, I'm kind of pissed off, but then I look at the whole situation. But man, when you got to target somebody to eliminate your threat in that ball game, that's bullshit. And I'm really pissed off about that because I think it could have been a different outcome. I know our defense is bad. I know we got players hurt, man, but dude, it's just I've seen a lot of things, and I don't want to, gripe on the referees and everything, but man, we didn't get some calls that we should have got, and I think it could have been a lot better game if the dirtiness wouldn't have been there. I think, and I'm sorry to say that, man. I just want to see
Well, you broke up, so we didn't hear you. What'd you say?
I just think that there were some calls that that were supposed to be made, but wasn't made, and they was overlooked. Not to make excuses, man, but if you're gonna do it right, do it right. Don't play dirty. I feel like they eliminated the threat that we had, which was Jaden. And come on, man. I just want to see what your thoughts is on that, bro.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, the dirty players make dirty plays in big games.
Do you think that was intentionally called to do that to him, to eliminate
Truth
that?
is no. I don't. Do I think that Saban told him, hey, target Jaden Daniels? No. But I think this is the at least 7 times I can recall that Dallas Turner did some shit like that. I think he's a bitch for doing shit like that. I'm just being honest.
Right.
I might be able to whip my ass, but I don't give a fuck. Being a bitch is being a bitch.
All right. That's what's up, man. I just I hope we have a good ending, man, to the season. I don't know, man. We're hurting on defense. I've never seen our defense like this, and it's just, dude, I've been in the game since I was recruited by Curly Hallman back in the 90s as an offensive lineman. My name's Jason McLeod. I would have been 66, and I don't understand it. I mean, where is our defense went? We need that back.
Appreciate the phone call, brother.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Fuck Saban. I wouldn't be surprised if Jaden has a concussion. We failed it, man. Matt Hales failed Jaden Daniels. Is what it is, man. We failed. We failed the second best quarterback in the country, or not country, second best quarterback in LSU's history. We failed him. This isn't LSU, bro. I mean, we failed him. You know what? You know what pisses me the fuck off? David says, is Jaden still a Heisman contender? Unfortunately, he probably won't get the votes because of this. Should he be? Yes. I mean, bro, we fucking failed him. Nick telling Aaron that is fucking stupid. I hope he fucking falls down some stairs and some stupid shit. All right. Fire Matt House. That's my going out. I'm sorry to the entire Daniels clan. You deserve better. I'm sorry. From this show, you will always have a friend. Maybe one day we can get 5 on here. And I'm sorry. I'll tell you this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 jerseys hanging in the studio. Burrow, Cruz, Skeens. Come on, man. BT, Pat Pete, Tyron. I'm sorry, Jaden. All right. We're out. See you Monday.